Hi you guys, I'm with Tommy at the Mint in Midland. He is so talented. He actually did this 2 days ago. It's dirty, we gotta wash it. But we're gonna do beach wave curls today. You sent me a picture, they look awesome with the Airwrap. So we're gonna learn some tricks today.
Sure.
Hi Tommy.
Hi.
Okay, so we just washed my hair, it's clean.
And we've removed the excess water. We're adding phomollient now for the volume to kind of hold the curl. And Katie's hair kind of tend to frizzle a little bit, so I like to use the smooth infusion just for the mid-length and ends.
It was the nutriplenish we used to wash it, right?
Mm-hmm. The nutriplenish, the light moisture for shampoo and conditioner.
So all Aveda products today.
All Aveda. Then you want to brush it through, kind of distribute all the products in there. And before we use the Airwrap curler, we're going to blow dry with the Airwrap to get like about 80 to 90% of the moisture out before we start curling. You don't want to do like blowout like on completely wet hair, because when the hair is wet, it's kind of fragile. So you want to blow dry it to like 80 to 90%. That way you save time on the blowout, and also you get a better curl without damaging the hair, because when the hair is wet, it can stretch and break.
Okay.
Like, for instance, like looking in the mirror, you want these to be facing away from your face. So there's ones for the left side and one for the right. Mm-hmm. So you want it going away from your
arrows.
face.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want the arrow pointing this way away.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be over here.
Okay.
And this one's going to be over here.
Yeah. So the arrows are pointing that way.
Mm-hmm. I am putting it in sections, because you don't want to just grab a hair and just do it. So you want to start from the bottom up, so you have some good consistent curls. And first what you want to do is you kind of brush it and then kind of smooth it out before getting it curled. So we are on the right side, so you want to go and smooth it out, and then hold those ends. So, because you want a fish curl, fishtail. With the Dyson Airwrap curler, it's really nice that you can actually curl your hair while it's still damp. You don't want it super wet, but you want to dry it at least about 80, 85, 90%. And from feedback from the clients, they're saying that the curls are lasting a lot longer, and there's added shine, and it's not extreme heat, so the hair, is more healthier, because it's not extreme heat, because the Dyson Airwrap, it constantly checking the temperature. And normally when you use a curling iron, you have to have the hair completely dry, or otherwise you're going to burn the hair. But the Dyson Airwrap, it also dries it at the same time. So I'm going back over to Katie's right side, so you want to use the arrow that is pointing away from her face. And holding that very end so you can get that fishtail. With the beach wave, you want to have that little fishtail at the end. but you don't want your curls to be too perfect. So when I was using the Airwrap curler, you want to use the heat, but then after you finish drying and curling it, you want to do the cool shot. And doing the cool shot will cool it down to hold that curl. Because if you curl it and then it's still hot and then you leave it down, it will, the curls will kind of fall down eventually.
They won't really set.
Yeah, because you want that cool shot. So towards the face, I like to kind of lower the heat so the hair doesn't blow everywhere. Because of, especially because the baby hair.
Right.
The great thing about the Dyson curler or Airwrap is the hair doesn't tangle. Because a lot of people worry about it getting tangled because it wraps around the curler. But the good thing about it is it just doesn't tangle.
So if you're not using an Airwrap, if our audience maybe doesn't have an Airwrap at home, what are your tips for, maybe using like regular curling iron?
Regular curling iron, you want to have, you want your hair completely dry because otherwise it's going to burn. But the Airwrap doesn't do that, but the Airwrap dries it at the same time. But if you want to use a regular curling iron, you want to start from the very root, going out, smoothing it out, then wrap it around, and then holding the very end for that little fishtail.
Right, so not putting the ends in the curling iron.
Exactly.
So when you're using an Airwrap or just a regular curling iron, it's a good rule of thumb, right, to just always curl away from the face?
But then, you want to curl it away from the face, but then beach waves, you kind of want to go back and forth too sometimes.
Mix it up.
Mix it up. See, like I said, like towards the face, I want to lower the heat.
Right.
It works best for me because like all the baby hair. Because a lot of times when it's blowing too hard, the baby hair will just fly everywhere.
That looks so good. Tommy, one thing I'm noticing is these, because I've tried this with my hair several times, beach waves, with a normal curling iron, and the curls do not stay nearly as well.
Really?
So I think the curls stay a lot.
Yeah, because you notice it's damp, you know? So it lasts longer.
Wow.
The game changer because it's easier for me and also easier for people who use it at home because, you don't have like a comb and the curling iron.
Right. So, and the Airwrap comes with so many different things.
So many. Yeah. And you have your blow dryer, you have the small curling iron, like these. These here.
Yeah.
And then you have...
And we're using the medium size right now?
Yeah, we're using the medium size because we want a bigger one.
Yeah.
And this is the smoother.
Okay. Wow. And I see a curling brush, so all kinds of stuff right there. And I noticed you're kind of... It's not at the root. You're curling a little bit lower on the
Yeah, you don't want it all the way to the roots, especially with the beach waves.
Right.
Because you want it low down.
Yeah.
And beach waves, you don't want it too perfect.
Okay.
Left hair. And I like to use a little bit of like dry wax, just for the frizz. This is like my favorite like finishing product. That way you have all those little flyaways or baby hair, kind of tame it a little bit.
And I must say, all Aveda products smell so good. So it's this. I gotta show them. Control paste. Control the hair. So awesome.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Look. So fun. Can I do this? Run my fingers through
Of course, yeah.
and kind of mess it.
So it won't be so perfect.
Yeah. Let's do this one. Okay. So one thing I do at home, see what you think, is I'll straight iron like these. You know, because I kind of have a cowlick. What do you think? So good.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Like this front right here?
Yeah, so we're gonna just straighten my cowlick and stuff. Well, that's not a cowlick, is it? I don't know what it is. My part, the hairs around my face, real quick. And so fun. I cannot believe that that's all achieved with the Airwrap.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that.
Gorgeous.
So fun. Okay, are there any other tips you can think of? Let's see your gorgeous face down here. There he is. Anything else you can think of before we go?
No.
No? Okay. Pretty achievable. Just play with the Airwrap, have some fun with it.
Yep, it's just a little bit intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. Thanks, Tommy. It looks so good.
Thanks.